After 4.5 hours of this firing in this new kiln, I have reached a max temperature of What do you say, Bodie? Should we fire this kiln? Yeah. Let's get to work. Bodie. It is 7:06 p.m., 25 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to start my timer for this firing. So this is the wood that I've got set up. I'm hoping I use less than half of it, but I've got it here. I've got about 10 wheelbarrows full of wood. Seasoned, dry oak firewood, split relatively thin. Dead, downed, dry stuff. Broken pallet boards as well. $7.10. Nice even number. 1 hour and 15 minutes. For reference, in the first firing in the smallest kiln at this time, 1 hour and 15 minutes, I was at 350 degrees. So I'm double. And this is rising really fast. We're at 725. I have the damper pushed in about halfway. And we're in oxidation. I mean, I've got no smoke coming out of the chimney. And now I'm starting to lose a little bit of temperature. It's about right, 2 to 3 minutes for a stoke. Even when I stoke, I'm not getting any smoke out of the chimney, so I've got plenty of air for this. Alright, so I'm going to put some more wood on here now that it's dropping, and then I'm going to get another wheelbarrow full of this stuff. Just stoked and am getting some smoke, so I think I'll open the damper a little bit. So I opened the damper and I just stoked again and no smoke. If this kiln is going to reach 1300 Celsius in just 4 hours, I need to gain temperature at a rate of 325 degrees every hour. That means that for each minute that passes on my timer, this thermocouple number needs to rise by about 5 degrees.
Are you the cutest boy ever? I already know you are.
Just about 2 hours in now, 1040. Cone 06 in the middle melted. Cone 06 on the bottom is just soft. I'm now focused on trying to get a body reduction. So I've got the damper way in. I'm not trying to raise the temperature right now. I'm trying to get a good reduction throughout the kiln. So this smoke sneaking out of these cracks tells me I should have some reduction in here. And that's a verification. check on this cone. Just soft, but not down. For the last 30 minutes or so, I've been keeping it around 1050, you know, obviously vacillating between 1020 and 1080 as I stoke. And I've been trying to keep it more or less in reduction. So this is pretty much what I'm getting for reduction. And that's a little bit heavier than I want smoke-wise. So just open that damper a bit. And boom, it clears up. All right, I've got this idea. I'm gonna try to blow in a little bit of ash. Just wanna know, you know, what happens. So I've got this length of pipe, fill the end with some ash. Okay, that works. If you want details on the building of this kiln, check out my previous video. And if you're interested in a full brick by brick breakdown of how to build a kiln of your own, just like this, just leave me a comment. If there's enough interest, I'll happily make that video. So, my first ever successful solo wood firing in my own wood kiln. I have cone 10 down in the middle of the kiln, cone 9 is down at the bottom, and cone 10 is soft. I am 4.5 hours in to this firing. I have reached a max temperature of 1291 Celsius. I've been hovering around 1280 for the last hour, actually. So it turns out all of these people who say you can fast fire a wood kiln to cone 10 in 3 hours, well, they weren't lying. I got up to cone 10 temperatures in 3.5 hours, but I didn't get cone 10 down until 4 hours in. I'm pleased as hell. This is fun. I'm sweating and it's hot, and but I'm having a good time. So success is fun. Who knew? And I realized I forgot to take any footage of unloading this kiln or the finished pots, but you can see photos of the work that came out of this kiln over on my Instagram. Thanks for watching.